Positive reinforcement. HEMA. Positive HEMA. We're positive HEMA good.
Just
We're going.
wait. In time, I'll be working on a boat.
I love my job.
I should buy
all the people I work with.
I love my job and definitely don't, yeah.
You win.
Dude, love working.
One punch, Paul. One punch took to disable his shield.
What happened?
I jabbed it, and that's it. It fell off.
You didn't have it buckled right.
Oh, is it? Here, let me see. Might need some help.
My one punch skill. My one jab skill.
That was good. That was the shield just said, "Oh hell's no."
No, the sword's too scary, man. Yeah, if you make a new shield, yeah, you want to get some aluminum guards on it.
Yeah.
That'll help destroy.
Well, that was just Jordan had him lying around, and we gave him $10 for it.
Let's go ahead and restart the footage.
All right.
No, it's fine. Keep it all. Keep it all in.
All right, never mind.
Keep it in.
He's lacking for content this week.
Keep it in. Keep it in.
Bloopers.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Proper shield maintenance.
We
is
send it.
important.
We send it.
Yeah. Remember, Westgate, we can.
Yeah. Thank you for
You
that.
can rotate the arm?
Wow, that's crazy.
No way.
I hope my arm breaks when I do that. Just to
I hope it just falls off. It just pops out like a Lego piece.
be like,
Mine's too.
sue HEMA for all they have.
You're gonna get all my swords.
All your negative money.
All my negative
All your
money.
debt.
All my money I don't get paid.
For 3,000. Bro.
We ain't got it.
Bro. Yeah, that felt interesting too.
Felt interesting.
I heard an interesting noise.
Very interesting noises.
Got no money. Got no food. Because I was rinsing this out with water. We broke. Sure how good the cat burger is, dude.
Did they? Can you just like burn the edges of the shield to strengthen up the edges?
You could sure try.
Probably not with particle board.
I would say go ahead, get an epoxy, run it all over, and let that
Yeah.
dry off, and then sand it down if you can.
Yeah. I'd say that.
I don't know, but it's a $10 shield is the problem.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's why we make cheap stuff, you know?
Yeah, this shows up with aluminum.
With the
guards
epoxy is more expensive than the shield.
Oh, yeah. You could just, like, make another shield.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Don't
Just take all the bits and pieces
What's
off the
your
back of that
wide-
one and reuse them.
I'll just buy a
shield's
big ass
low.
board and make one of those.
So,
What is it? Dueling
yeah.
shields.
Correlate.
Yeah, I was I sent my picture of my during our downtime in class. I was just doing schematics for one, trying to figure out what size.
I think my kayak would work.
Is that,
Yeah, no, that'll do it.
Just put some more straps on.
The main issue I see with the dueling shield is weight and sharp edges, essentially.
Yeah.
So what I found is I think my the one that I liked was the teardrop version of it, where it's all round on top. And then I have a dowel rod running down the center, and then I sand it down on the edge, and on both sides I stick a
that was a good
Purple
job.
Heart spearhead on it,
Oh, nice.
because that's kind of how they operated. So whenever you get stabbed with it, it'll. But the issue,
spears
the
it out.
big issue with it is say I have it
Getting
like
it in your car.
that, and say like there's like a big rounded shield here, like this is my dueling shield scenario. If I stab at your face and I miss, guess what's going directly into your fucking visor is a big old hunk of plywood. So it definitely needs to be. I do need to work on the design a lot and probably have some prototypes, but it is something I do want to make work.
I'm not sure
And I
how you
think I
use
can
these
do it. I
gloves
just got to
and gloves. They feel
make a
like
bunch of different
garbage.
ones and see how I feel about
you
it.
shouldn't really be, they're not that great.
Yeah.
But you shouldn't
What I
really be
was thinking
holding
about
them. You
doing
should
is
have it
like
locked in.
lining the top of it with those half pool noodles like he had going on, so it's at least a
just
little bit
leave
less
your arm-
angry.
Use your whole arm. Don't use your hand for movement.
And the teardrop would help cut down on weight a lot because it's less material going all the way down to the bottom.
My leg.
It's something I'm working on because I think it's funny.
Yeah. The little fights I saw, they were just dancing around the shield. It was pretty good.
I'll probably make it for two-handing it because, like, yeah, you could sit behind it and like, try and catch each other with it, but two-handing it is where it's at, I think, personally. Stab him. Kill him.
You should have seen one of the stabs I did earlier.
Stick him with the pointy end.
I gotta design some bucklers or something, like 2 bucklers for Griffin, so that he can start like doing wrestling takedowns.
Oh yeah, dual bucklers.
So boom, boom, and
boom, boom,
grab,
boom.
Yeah.
I want to get one of those big like Varangian guard shields, the big teardrop ones. I think those would be a lot of fun, like a big heavy shield. The issue, like I said, the issue with shields is the weight. That's all it really is, because if you're just making them out of plywood, it's like you go thicker, it gets heavier but more durable. But if you go thinner, it's lighter, but you're gonna have to replace it more often. It's because I think the made for that Red Fest were out of 3/4 inch thick.
Yeah, they were a little
plywood,
thicker.
and they're heavy.
Yeah.
They are heavy. I should bring them in again. But the smaller one isn't as bad. But the bigger one that I made, oh my god, that thing is a tank.
What is that?
I don't know if you got my leg or not.
Maybe I did. I don't know. I think I dragged it, but
Potentially.
could also have been flat.
He's looking at me like that.
You were like wrapping around like this. I'm like, oh man.
You gotta give my brain a second. That's all it is.
Yeah, you gotta twist it, I think is the proper.
The ADHD brain will
got his
find a
lead.
way to the edge. You just gotta give it a
I
second.
said I got his
Yeah,
lead.
but
The issue is I'm not like trying to hunt a squirrel with my bare hands
Yeah.
right now, because I figured that out real quick with my ADHD brain. The hunter-gatherer brain
Something
picks up.
on my leg.
But spinning this around, this is too like
Yeah,
the
can you do that?
hunter-gatherer brain doesn't understand tools, so I just gotta kind of figure it out.
You did the work for the backboard.
Ow! Splitters did this. I have to replace this thing. It's getting dangerous. Somebody's gonna just have to break it in half one of these days.
That'd be pretty cool. Is that how you win HEMA?
I did that with my steel. I had one set up at my
I got my
house
thigh.
with a longer dowel rod. It was probably
Okay.
about like
Getting tired?
this on both ends.
Yeah.
Longer.
Tired, yeah.
And
Two
I
more?
smacked
Yeah.
it square in the center, and it just snapped. And I was like, oh,
Mouse
now
is
you do
turbo
it.
broke.
So bitch.
My leg. Ugh. Sportsmanship.
Sportsmanship. Let's get it, good family.